All right, guys. I am making sure to check every coffee cup that I get from now on across Africa because, as you've probably seen from my last video, there was a snake inside of the coffee that was given to me, and a venomous one at that. But here's the crazy thing. It's not just about that snake story. There's another snake story a couple days before. Every time I come to Africa, I have crazy snake stories. I don't know, it happens. But I was actually walking, just kind of on a prayer walk. I was in the bush in Limpopo, which is an area of South Africa up by the border of Zimbabwe. And I walked within 2 feet from a 13-foot python constrictor. I'm telling you, if you don't believe me, I'm going to post the video on my stories. Seriously, it's insane. It was the biggest snake I've ever seen, this big around. It was insane. Like this massive snake, the one that eats like impalas whole. The biggest snake I've ever seen in my life. It's like 2 feet away from me. I guess it was sleeping. I don't know what happened. I don't know why it didn't react, but I went and got some other guys that know about snakes, and they were freaking out. It was insane. And then this whole thing happened. But you know what? It's part of it, man. We had such a powerful time of worship tonight, and God moved in such a profound way. It was just amazing. We're on top of a mountain worshiping on Good Friday in South Africa, and people are getting wrecked, and people are getting their hearts set on fire for Jesus. They made these cool shirts with the springbok on them. Like, we were singing the national anthem, the South African national anthem, which is actually a prayer. And it's in like 2 or 3 different languages. I mean, it's amazing. And these people gave, look at all this money that was in my guitar case that was given to the Church of Mozambique tomorrow. I'm bringing all this money. I don't even know how much this is. It's very colorful, though. Bringing this to the Church of Mozambique tomorrow. I'm finishing this crazy trip in Mozambique, where there's a lot of persecution right now and hardship and disasters. And man, what a privilege. Please do not feel sorry for me. Like, this is the privilege and joy of my life, to be able to spend Easter weekend in these nations and to be able to be with believers like every tribe and tongue, and to actually get to worship together and contend for revival in their nation. This is a privilege. And yeah, there's snake stuff, and there's this, and there's issues with flights that always happen, and immigration problems and delays, and all that's part of the package. But the joy of watching God move in the nations, what an honor. What an hour to be alive. And I just want to say, for all of you missions guys across Africa, you are my heroes. You deal with, what I deal with is such a tiny percentage of what your daily grind is. And you guys are heroes. I am so grateful for you, and I just am praying across this continent that God would move in such a powerful way of Easter. We're going to be literally, I don't even know exactly where we're going to be, but I know it's going to be with a massive amount of people in Mozambique. It's going to be powerful. We're going to be worshiping. We're going to see God move like he always does. We're going to baptize people, which is going to be really fun. The last time I was there, we had to switch rivers a couple times because of crocodiles. No joke. We were baptizing people, and they were freaking out, and they're like, we got to move to another river. And so we brought everyone to another river because there were crocodiles. That's a whole act of faith, guys, getting baptized in a river where there's crocodiles. So it's just, but what a privilege and what a joy and what an honor to serve the kingdom of God in this part of the world. So happy Good Friday. Go to church. Love Jesus. If you can't go to church for some reason, turn on some worship music and just rededicate yourself to God's plan. Thank him for the sacrifice on the cross. And check your coffee cups before. No, most of you don't have a problem with that, but I will from now on. Love you guys. Thanks for praying for me. All jokes aside, it really does mean a lot. Thank you for sowing and giving and praying. And tomorrow is the last nation on this crazy wild trip, and I cannot see what God's going to do. He's going to put the cherry on top. We're going to see a massive move of his presence. It is an adventure following Jesus. There's always levels of resistance and inconveniences and things that you'd never know are going to happen. But man, what a joy. It's definitely not a boring life. And Nobody was made for a boring, predictable life. This journey following Jesus is full of wild twists and turns, and it's so much fun. So happy Good Friday. It is finished. God bless you, and hopefully I can come to you soon from Mozambique so you can see for yourself that God's moving in the farthest corners of Africa. Love you guys.